To pack a motorcycle for adventure riding, we need to consider some general concepts. The two I want to cover today is positioning of our luggage and strapping that luggage down. So typically, if I'm looking at placement of my luggage on the motorcycle, I want to have my luggage as far forward as possible, above or in front of the center line of the rear axle, and also have the heavier items as low as possible. So what I'm trying to do is keep the mass as centralized on that motorcycle. Having that weight further back will affect the motorcycle's handling because it'll take the weight off the front wheel, and you'll find that it'll become a very tiring and a difficult bike to ride. And you do not want to ruin the handling of a beautiful bike like this Ducati Desert X. If I'm carrying heavy items like my tools, I'll place the tools right at the bottom of my pannier bags and spare parts on top, and then have my clothing on top of that. Last thing I'll have on top will be something like my first aid kit, maybe some muesli bars or some drinks if I need to carry that. What I've done with this duffel at the back here, I've actually got all my camping gear. So if I'm going to stay at a motel or a hotel, I do not need to open this. I can actually place this in the hotel and then put this back on the motorcycle. So everything I'm drawing is actually from the side panniers. Now, holding this down is absolutely critical. So I actually use typically a belt and braces approach when I'm doing this situation. So I'm using the straps which come with the bags, and I'll fit those first, and then I will finish off by having the rock straps which have an elasticized band, and what that does, that ensures that this bag is now held down very firmly, and throughout the day that elasticity takes up any sort of movement and any sort of settling of the product within the bag. Keep watching for the next part in our adventure packing series.